Hyundai IONIQ 5N is a performance machine, but that's not its only party trick. It's also super versatile for all different kind of situations that you may see day to day. So today, we're gonna walk you through some real world situations that you may find yourself in with this car, from daily driving to the racetrack and even some canyon stuff. We're gonna walk you through our favorite settings for each one of those situations.
All right, so first up, we have our canyon settings. Now, this is for spirited driving through canyon roads, but this is also the settings that we ran this year at the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb in the production spec car. So first up, you're gonna wanna click the motor all the way up to Sport Plus. This gives you all available power. Next, you got steering. This is more of a personal preference. I tend to run the steering on Sport. That gives you really good steering feel, but at the same time, not too much resistance. I just really like the balance on this setting. Then going on to suspension, I run this in Sport mode. We don't go fully stiff because in a canyon road, you do have a lot of varying surfaces. You have bumps, you have dips. It's not as smooth as a racetrack. So this setting makes the car perform best on these surfaces. ELSD, put that on Sport Plus. That really makes the car lively. So for Pikes Peak, I had ESC completely off because, you know, racing. But for the canyons, I like to keep it on Sport. And then NAS Plus ignition mode, because it does make that simulated car sound, get a little bit of those braps going. Okay, so the track settings we're gonna use today, on the motor, you want it maxed all the way. That gives you full power, full response. Then steering, we go all the way on this one as well. It gives you a nice heavy feel, a lot of feedback. Suspension, because we're on a nice smooth track, we're gonna go all the way dialed in on that. The LSD, we're also gonna lock it in all the way because there's a couple corners where you really wanna power out of. Now, ESC, depending on the driver, you may wanna leave ESC on just for that little bit of buffer on getting a little more sideways. NAS on one, that's the ignition sound. Gets you a little bit of that traditional noise when you're going around the racetrack. And then finally, one of the coolest settings that these cars come with is the actual lap timer at the raceway. So because we're at Laguna, we could choose that track and then we go to record automatically. So when you cross start finish here, the GPS knows and you can get your lap timing done super accurate. Finished at the track, finished the canyon run, maybe you're just heading back home after a day of work. We also have our preferred street settings for custom mode. This is what you can set for one press of a button. We run everything back at setting 1. The motor is on eco mode, get you some efficiency on the way home. Steering, all the way down to normal. Suspension, also normal, giving you all that compliance, whether you're on the highway, side streets, speed bumps, any of those situations. ELSD, normal. We're not doing any kind of super hard cornering or really need to lean on the LSD power distribution. ESC, same thing. You may have some unexpected situations, spill, maybe some slick road conditions. You want that ESC having your back. And then NAS Plus, we're turning that off because maybe you got a podcast, maybe you got some music to listen to, or maybe you just need some you time. And there you have it. That's all of our favorite settings that we run on the 2025 Hyundai IONIQ 5N. We also have them in the description, so if you ever need a quick reference on those, check it out down there.